Hello guys and welcome back to Abs Talks Ball. Bit different content for you guys here. I've had a lot of Chelsea fans on my social media, and when I do my TikTok lives, make sure to follow all the socials. They're all in my description as always. On the TikTok, on the Twitter. I think about Chelsea a lot because I like Enzo Maresca. I like what they're doing over there. Obviously, when all transfers are happening, there's a bit of uncertainty. What are Chelsea cooking over there? What is their transfer policy? What is their idea? What is going on? £1 billion spent, 40 players, always signing young players. What's going on over there? Ever since we've seen Enzo Maresca start, from his pre-season to how he started this Premier League season so far, we've seen him come with a very, very clear idea. He has a system and he has very, very strict rules. It's very clear what he wants and what he doesn't want. We saw that with the whole Raheem Sterling fiasco when Raheem Sterling wasn't part of his plans and he moved Raheem Sterling on quite quickly and publicly as well. He speaks so constantly in the media about his onus on training. Like, he really has high standards and like, if you don't go and follow those standards, you are done. And that's been clear to see. Times when he's spoken about Noni Madueke, about him either training well or ex-players train better than him or someone's trained better than him, you won't play. And it's simple as that. And he's come with that iron fist and he's come with those really, really high standards that the Chelsea squad, obviously being quite young, have to really listen to. Today, Chelsea win against Brentford and they basically there's no more excuses for the Chelsea fans. You guys are in a title race whether you like it or not. And I think it's a good thing. I think Chelsea fans should embrace it. Usually when they have won the league in the past, they've been steamrolling the league and they've been the best team and they've, had a little lead out at the top. But why not? Chelsea fans, believe for a second. Let's just take a second and think about it. Only a couple of points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool have been going through a bit of a interesting patch right now. I think back-to-back draws they've had now, obviously with different contexts in both games. But Chelsea have a couple of winnable fixtures in their next upcoming fixtures, if I look at it quickly now. And also what they do have is a style of play that's just consistent to see. Enzo Maresca's adaptability throughout the season has just been fantastic. I have to commend him for it. Whether it's Cucurella holding the width, whether it's him inverting next to Caicedo, whether Caicedo is playing from right back and inverting in, whether it's Lavia and Caicedo's double, or whether Enzo drops in, whether Enzo plays as a higher up the pitch or whether he plays next to Caicedo. Such fluidity with the different personnel that he has in his team, and it has to be commended. Chelsea now go on a bit of a run where they can actually, let me have a look at their matches that they have up and coming now. They have obviously Shamrock in the Conference League, but they've got Everton away, Fulham at home, Ipswich away, Crystal Palace away. These are winnable games now. Chelsea, now the squad, as young as they might be and as much as they might want to shirk the responsibility of a title race, I think the Chelsea fans should embrace this. Enjoy this moment. I myself, as a United fan, probably want Chelsea to win this title. If it's between Chelsea, Arsenal, City or Liverpool, I definitely want Chelsea to win this league title. Again, after that, they have winnable fixtures, probably until they play City on the 25th of January. But then arguably, we don't know what City are going to be like until then again. What I really like about them is, with the different personnel they might have out wide, for example, Jadon Sancho's resurgence has been really good in the last couple of games. Played brilliantly against Spurs, and I think he was okay today as well. Nicholas Jackson still has those teething issues in terms of, you'll see, Nicholas Jackson will get you goals throughout the season. But can he be as clinical as maybe the top level of strikers? Maybe not. But what he brings you in general play and all-round play in terms of how he runs the channels, how he links up the play with his fellow teammates, you'll always get that. Although Cole Palmer didn't get on the stats sheet today, you see him there circulating the ball, playing the ball, linking up with his teammates as often as you always do. Noni, I've been on SDS in the past, and me and Faisal both been quite vocal about our thoughts about Noni Madueke. Can there be improvements in that position? Absolutely. Yeah, there can be. He does just get involved in goals and assists more often than not. And he's a direct winger, and you have to commend him for that side of the game. I still think someone like Pedro Neto should be getting more of a look in and should be given that right wing spot permanently. I do believe that is still the case. But if Enzo Maresca has these standards of whoever trains best gets to play, then that's the standards. And it's simple as that. The mission is simple for Chelsea squad. You go there, you train well, you will get the nod from the manager. Now, the question Chelsea fans might have at this point in time is, how can we improve? Liverpool, of course, they still have ways that they can improve. They're going through a tumultuous period even during games. Performances are up and down. It's not fully controlled games. And Arne Slot himself is someone that's come out openly and said that he wants more control in games. Chelsea fans might think to themselves, how can we improve? Because you really can. Obviously, Fofana's gone down with injury, and that was a really good partnership that he was developing with Colwill. Tosin played today. Disasi's an option. Badiashiel's an option. It's a bit of a drop-off. So maybe in January they look to try and get a centre-back in. I definitely think they should be getting that goalkeeper out of the net. Robert Sanchez, I don't think you win a league title with Robert Sanchez in goal. Just in terms of how he is, yeah, he does well in some games. He's turned up in some games being a decent shot stopper, but with the ball at his feet, he is just redundant almost. There was a time today where the ball slipped underneath his foot, and then he put his centre back tossing under unwanted pressure. Gusto came into the lineup today. I think Gusto did all right today, if I'm being honest. Obviously, whenever he's asked to do more tactical roles, or the burden on him is heavier in terms of being in the final third and trying to create, that's when we see Gusto struggle. But I felt like he was okay today. Caicedo's been one of the best players in the Premier League. He has most certainly been one of the best players in the Premier League. In terms of how important he is to his team, in terms of how important he is in and out of possession, he's been nothing short of brilliant. Enzo Fernandez, another one that deserves a lot of credit. Since Slavia has gone down, and even he himself, since he has come back into the team and really started getting involved in the goals and the assists, he has to be given a lot of credit, because I was of the opinion that Enzo Fernandez doesn't have the intensity for the Premier League. It seems as though he's proving us, me and all the people that thought that, wrong so far. And Enzo Maresca deserves a lot of credit for him, for moving him in different positions, finding different spaces for him to occupy, whether that be in the top of the box in the 10s, in the half spaces, attacking half spaces, or lower in one of the double six positions. Depending on the opposition, Enzo Maresca has shown to be so tactically astute, so having such complete understanding of his squad, that he can mess about with it and he can tweak things depending on opposition, and the football still look brilliant. I think Chelsea play the best football in the league. That might sound crazy, and they are obviously involved in the top part of the table, but Liverpool play some breakneck stuff in transition, are brilliant to watch at times. But we knew that about their world-class assets. We knew that about the Salahs of the world. We knew that about the Van Dijks. Gravenberch, we didn't know. Obviously, I knew when I put him into my ones to watch early on in the season, just after watching him in the Ipswich game, and saw how good he was. But a lot of people didn't see that about Liverpool, about Gravenberch. But in general, we knew what the squad that they had. We knew more about them. This Chelsea squad we didn't know about. And they have still yet to even implement players of high levels of talent. Like a João Felix is still not even involved in their squad. But as they are right now, Chelsea have a good run of fixtures right now. They can go on to win many, many games and make this a really, really, really proper title race. And if you're asking me, I hope they do. Let me know if you enjoyed that, guys, in the comments down below. Chelsea fans, tell me what you think about you guys' title chances. Is this me just gassing you guys up? Do you guys not want the pressure? Do you want the pressure? Can you win that league title? Let me know down in the comments down below. And if you want to see more content like this, also let me know in the comments down below. Peace, guys.